Hello all and welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. It's Thursday. I'm definitely looking forward to the weekend and I hope everybody's ready for the 4th of July. I know I am. Nothing like celebrating America's birthday and having time off and being around your loved ones and all that great stuff. Today I'm talking about, I had something on my mind, a specific topic, and it's really nothing special. I really just talk about being around the right people. And people always say you got to network, you got to socialize, and nowadays it's very hard because it's funny with all this social media. There's very little socializing going on and just more browsing and liking and maybe a comment or two, but not much dialogue at the same time. So there's even some studies out there that say it makes it even harder for people to find people to meet up with, because if you're not a part of the social norm, as I call it, I won't get into any specific details when I say the social norm, but just think about how you were brought up and raised in regards to whether you were going to church or you went to school, you were on the basketball team, whatever have you. And a lot of times if you don't fall into that circle, then it's harder to meet up with people. If you're not talking about fantasy football, it's like I said, life is like high school. You got to be, everybody's got their cliques. So in regards to people having their cliques, it's harder and harder nowadays, even with all the social media, for people to meet up with one another, to network with one another, to really get to where you're trying to get to in life. And I say this because I'm thinking about my own life. It's like, okay, I've gotten to a specific plateau in regards to my career, but now it's like I'm trying to get to a plateau in regards to business, whether it's social media, blogging, real estate investments. There's levels that I'm trying to get to, but it's harder to get to that level if you're not surrounded by the right people. And I met my soon-to-be mentor this weekend, and he gave me a lot of great advice, and I know there's going to be a lot more discussions. He's a real estate agent. He owns his own real estate investment company. So in a sense, he's where I want to be, and even more. And that's the thing. It's like, if I had to be in my specific career right now, I had to get around the right people. I had to be at the right office. I had to get the right study, take the classes, and get the right credentials in order for me to be a professional in my career. And now that I'm on this entrepreneurial journey of trying to be a successful real estate investor, I'm happy and thankful that I'm able to find a mentor who's going to give me the right contacts and lead me in the right direction. So even if I do make mistakes, it won't be catastrophic mistakes that most people make when they're getting into a new business that they really have no experience in. They say mentorship is definitely the key, and I'm learning that every day. And I implore everybody who is on a journey right now, no matter what kind of journey it is, to find the right mentor and to get around the right people. Because if you're constantly surrounded by people that have nothing to contribute to your goals and your passions, and if they're not passionate about it, then it's even going to make it harder for you to be passionate about it. So it's just something to think about, to say the least. You have to be passionate about it, because if you're not passionate about it, then you're not making any money off of it, then you really have no motivation to pursue it. That's how I look at it, because the two things that get me out of bed in the morning: passion and money. I'm doing what I have to do to make a living, and I'm doing what I have to do to pursue my passions. And to pursue my passions, I can't just do it off of watching YouTube videos, reading the right books, and hoping and wishing that everything will work itself out. I got to get around the right people, and I implore everybody to do the same, because without being around the right people, you're never going to ever be able to take your dreams to where you want to take them to. So that's my little rant for today. I know it's a little short, but sometimes it's just nice to be straight to the point. And I hope everybody has a great weekend. And of course, I'll see you guys soon. Please be on the lookout for my next video. It will be talking about the douchebags of the DMV area, the Washington, D.C., Maryland area, with a good friend of mine that I've known since elementary school, Adrian Gonzalez. It's going to be on a different note, kind of funny and hilarious, because sometimes in life you can't take everything so seriously, and you got to have a little fun. I call the DMV area uptight country for a reason, because most people are so self-absorbed about themselves that all they're worried about is how they look and how they're shining in front of somebody, and how many times they can really post their credentials to somebody, instead of just hanging out and relaxing. Just sometimes you just gotta let loose and have a good time in life, because life is too short to be worried about what everybody else is thinking, worried about how you look all the time and all of the nonsense. So anyways, hope you guys take care, and look out for that next video, because it's going to be awesome. All right, bye bye.